What are some realistic pitching options that are out there for the Orioles to really make a run at this? And is there any hitters out there that could actually help the team? Let's dive out there and take a look. So the first guy I want to touch on is Lucas Giolito from the White Sox. And what do I feel like that he could bring to the Orioles? So Giolito is 6-6 with a 3.79 ERA. Now, he carries a really high strikeout record. He's got 131 Ks in 121 innings, which is pretty solid. But the only little bit concerning thing to me is the 42 walks. So his whip is a little high on top of the 20 home runs that he's given up. Now, I understand he plays in Chicago. The ball kind of flies out there. So one thing I want to watch here with his pitches, right, he has a downright nasty changeup. When you can throw 95 and then drop in this 80-mile-an-hour changeup, it's filthy, right? But I really want to look at his fastball and how flat it is, but why he's successful with it. Look how great he hides the ball. And it's very tough to pick up as a hitter, and then boom, it's 95 right on you. So while, yeah, the ball is flat, I get it. I think that plays well in Camden Yards with, the left field fence move back. It's beneficial to him if he makes a mistake out over the plate, having that extra real estate out there in left field. I think his K rates, hiding the ball, being able to drop in that 80-mile-an-hour changeup. He's got a very good slider too. He just fits Camden Yards. He's very good against the East. This is my number one priority. All right, my number two option is going to be Aaron Savali. I know this guy doesn't have an overpowering arm, but he hits his spots, right? He's sitting at a 90 to 92 mile an hour fastball. It's got a little bit of movement to it, but I really like I don't even know how to describe it, right? It's an 80 mile an hour curveball, but it's got a lot of bite to it, right? So it looks like it's coming in slow, and then all of a sudden it's moving, a 7 to 8 inch drop. Like, I don't even know how to explain that kind of pitch, but it's effective, right? So Savali right now is like 4-2 with a 2.5 ERA this season on a bad Indians team. He's a guy that's going to hit his spots. Again, it's going to play very good in the AL East, and it's going to play very good in Camden Yards, and it's something that the Orioles really need. Somebody can hit their spots. But he's a guy that can really go deep into the ball game, and it just plays well, right? So this is my number two priority for the Orioles. The next little package deal I want to talk about is Stroman and Bellinger. And why I think Bellinger, yes, I know we have a lot of prospects that could come up and probably help the team, but when you have a proven guy who's been in the postseason multiple times and he's hitting it really good, plus he's left-handed, we know Mike likes them left-handers, I think Bellinger's that guy that could really take this team over the top. He's hitting .314 right now with 14 home runs. RBIs are a little low, but again, he's on a bad team. So him and Stroman right there. Stroman's having a very good season. It's a very good bounce back season. Stroman knows how to pitch in the East. He knows how to pitch in the playoffs. That's my number three priority for the Orioles. Now you might ask, what is it going to take to acquire some of these guys, right? The Orioles have an abundance of prospects that they can honestly get rid of. And I say that because they're never going to contribute to the Orioles. Now, that's not saying that these guys are not good players, right? Joey Ortiz is a Gold Glove Major League shortstop. Problem is he's blocked by a guy below him, Jackson Holliday. He's blocked by Gunnar Henderson. I'm pretty sure he's blocked by Jordan Westberg. Like, Ortiz is not going to take playing time away for those guys, but he's a top 100 prospect, and he can go and start and play shortstop on, 27, 28 major league teams right now. It's a big-time prospect to be able to trade because he doesn't have that future right here in Baltimore. Connor Norby, same thing. Big-time bat. He's an outfielder. Dude just crushes the ball in AAA. He's blocked. You've got Kjerstad, you've got Hayes, you've got Mullins, you've got Kowser. There's just not room, right? And now you've got Colby Mayo, who's just absolutely bursting onto the scene. Like, that's another infield position that's being taken away. So, like, now you're losing Cesar Prieto, who was hitting 400 in AA. Now he's hitting 300 something in AAA. Like, that's a guy that could, be a really valuable trade prospect for some of these teams. The Orioles just have so many guys, right? Cade Povich is a guy we probably want to hang on to. He's a powerful left-handed arm. But if you're going to offer me Bellinger for Cade Povich, like, I'm taking it, right? Like, it's a proven bat. So the Orioles are in that position where they have I don't know, we could say up to 8 prospects that they could trade away, and it still doesn't put a single dent into that number 1 farm system in baseball. We're in a position that no team, I'm 34 years old, right? I've never seen a team in this position where they could trade away multiple prospects and not take a hit, right? Because like I said, these guys, they're not going to make it to Baltimore and play every day. They're not in the future plans of Baltimore because they're just blocked by other guys, right? Trade them while you can. Don't worry about, trading the farm and losing this guy, losing that guy. Like, if they turn out great, they're supposed to, right? They're really good prospects. But there's just no room here.